Welcome to an overview of the Achieve page. This is the main page where you're doing most of the work as you achieve your goals on Platform U. The Achieve page is where you build a plan and work it for yourself to achieve a goal, where you build a plan for yourself to achieve a goal and then later decide to sell it elsewhere, or whether the same place where you go to if you want to build a plan in general for someone else to help them accomplish their goals. And the functionality is basically the same, and so on. Here, basically, you are connected to a goal. So here I'm connected to the goal, earn a degree in English language and literature letters. Here I have my plan description page, or section, where mine is the degree plan in English and secondary education at LSU. You have your author, price of the plan if there is one, duration. So right now this calculates by itself. It's going to be 0 days until I put all my dates in there. Same with the start date, which is always going to be the start of your first step, and or when you adopt the plan, and where I'm at on the number of steps complete, and the little description as well, which I can, even though I've adopted the plan, I can edit it anytime that I want, as I can make the plan my own. The next part is the main current step. Here I have kind of a get started piece and what the current step is. I'm going to come back to that in just a second and kind of show you the step table first, and then come back there. So here I have all my different steps. So as I go through and I look through my degree plan, which I'm going to go ahead and edit and complete as I finish my degree in English, I have all my steps here. So I can see that I have a get it started section, and then I've got a major step for each semester, from semester 1, semester 2, all the way to my 8th semester. And then if you see, you get little plus icons where you have breakdown, and you can have specific steps. So far for this plan, really just the sub-steps are going to be each of my major courses, such as my English major course, second English, and I'm going to basically change these and edit these as I come to these courses. And if I want to, I can do specific different things, such as if I come to my English major course and I have a name for it, I can click it in the window and it'll pop up in that window, and now I can edit it. So now I know what my English major course is going to be. So say it is Shakespeare 2000, and then I'm going to finish it in May 25, 2013. And I can put the time there, and I can basically say this is going to take me to finish it. I'm just going to say 5 minutes, really. And here I have a description, 1 hour to choose from, English 24 to so on. So these are the choices, and then once I've already known it, I can say, I can change the text to this is the course on Shakespeare that I chose. And I might put any details that I want to, like 8 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Professor Jones. And I have personalized that step. Now, next thing I can do as I go through and I'm taking Shakespeare 2000, I can add specific steps to it. So if I have a sub-step that I want to add, and I go to here and I scroll down, I see a new step, and I actually want to put in one of these sections that we're doing. So this is the first thing that we're going to actually write on, and I can click the little edit button, and I can say our first thing is Romeo and Juliet, and I'm going to finish this early in the semester, and I can say 01/25 2013, and finishing Juliet is going to take me 360 minutes to finish this play. And I can say some different steps like replay, make notes, and such, and I can save that. Now, one of the things that I might also have is resources. So as I work with a teacher, I might have specific sites such as Cliff Notes or different items that I can put in with documents or pages or whatever that I want, and I can put my connections to resources there. And I can also put in my own personal notes. So here's what the different things in there, and I can say study with my friends for test on Friday. And I can save that. So that gives you kind of a sense on how I edit the thing. And then at the bottom, I can make these different pieces over and over again. And so if I have different items on Romeo and Juliet, for example, say I have study for a test, I can go and add another substep down there at the bottom to study for a test, and then I can edit that or whatever anytime that I want, and I can change that piece and say study for the test. Or say I decide not to have that, I want to delete that step, I can delete that step. And go back to where I am, that course. And I can also rearrange these pieces. So for example, if I wanted to list for some reason my foreign language course first, I can update it and I can put that one first, or I can move it back down, and I can move these around in order. And also if I wanted to make them sub-steps or so on, so after I put this Romeo and Juliet, if I wanted to make an equal step for any reason, I could do that. But of course Romeo and Juliet is part of my course, so I'm going to update that there. And that's basically how I manage the different pieces. And so as I go through there, I can continue to update my steps and keep them moving along, and just update my record as I can. And it's also very flexible. That's kind of a quick wrap up. But again, so here's my quick plan description. My current step is where I can manage each specific step. I kind of have arrows here which I basically can walk through step by step of all the different things I want to do. So here's an example of one of the steps I need to do is apply to LSU, and so I might have said, okay, I haven't done that yet in my degree, and so I need to do that by 12/05/2012, and that's going to take me 60 minutes. And I can update that record, and you can see that I have a link which I can click on to that, and I can go to my undergraduate admissions and apply. And I can say later when I come back and I've completed this step, so I apply to LSU and I want to complete that step, I simply click on completed, and that's nice, and I can say received spell that right, admission note in December, and I can save that. So it's nice, going to be a little nice running record of all the different items that I want to keep. So no matter what my plan is, whether it's a nice long huge plan of a degree plan that I update as I go through it, or a 10-day plan on how to grow a better garden, I still basically have my plan description, my current step, which I work on thing by item, and then my all steps section at the bottom where I can manage my pieces as I come to them throughout my plan. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions for us, please email us at pyteam@platformu.com.